I mentioned in a previous video that we would take a look at some of the settings found inside of the Environment tab of the Viewport Settings widget. Currently this scene is illuminated with an HDR file. However, this is not the default file that comes with the toolkit. Instead, this is a different HDR that was loaded as part of the asset that you currently see. Let's change the image back to the default. Examining the settings of the HDR, I can blur the background as much as I need, and I can adjust the intensity. Notice when I adjust the intensity, the scene reacts to the change in illumination. So you have true image-based lighting here. When I click on the Post-Processing tab, I see that I have already added in some tone mapping. Let's turn that off. And we see that the image has less contrast and arguably less character. Let's dial that down a little bit. Okay. Now if I go back to the ASUS Filmic Tone Mapping Hill Exposure Boost, that's my personal favorite, so that's what I'll use as we continue. Going back to the Environment tab, we will use the front face to give us a different view of the map itself, as the glTF Scene Toolkit does not have full orientation controls of the HDRI like Octane does. You must instead pick what they refer to as a front face. So here's the X on the positive axis. We've seen the Z, back to -X, and -Z. I'll take it back to the default. To add your own HDR file, click on the Add button. Navigate to the directory containing your HDR and it'll be loaded in. Once it is loaded, you can see it listed in this menu. I've already done that, and mine is called Sky04. This image is intended for 3D rendering, and as a result does not have a ground plane per se. It's black. Not terribly appealing, but this image is still useful. If I blur the image out, that black goes to an interesting fog look, and I can control the intensity more or less. And as we look around the scene, it looks like a nice foggy day.